What's up, everybody? Today's video is a little bit more of a different speed. It's more so of a update, informational video, I guess you can say. Today we're going to talk about the laws in Florida, how they're changing, and what's been going on lately here at our compound. What's word on the street at other people's compounds. I mean, as you guys know, Florida, Texas, and probably like California, Oklahoma, Georgia, South Carolina are home to a lot of animal keepers of exotic animals. One, because of weather or land, or also laws. So yeah, a couple of months ago, there was like some type of rule changes going on that went in effect, but like got reversed, and then they went back in effect, but came in effect even more. So no one really knows what's been going on behind the scenes, but there's a bunch of speculation. You know, you hear a lot of different angles from different people that are more equipped with the law, you know, and those regulations that's going on. They're putting new like Lacey Act amendments. They're doing a white list where you can have like a goldfish, a cat, and a dog. Everything else can be, you know, added on this list to be prohibited, where you can't have it. Again, there's so many details that's been going around, passing around. It's a lot of stuff to take in, you know, especially as an animal, you know, caregiver, animal lover, animal keeper such as myself. They banned iguanas. You can't have no green iguanas. You can't have Burmese pythons. You can't, I mean, even people that have had permits, they're not renewing people's permits. They're not, you know, letting people keep green anacondas, yellow anacondas, retics, African rock pythons, scrub pythons. I mean, the list goes on, and every year they're added on new things, coming up with new laws and new regulations, and it's heartbreaking, man. It's even got to the point where people that were like so high class in our industry, I'm not gonna do any name drops because I don't want to like put anybody out there, but you guys that are following along, you know who's who and who I'm talking about. You know, some people are getting hit with big fines for keeping iguanas that's been their pets, you know. Some guy got like 70 or 80 tickets, you know, because he didn't get rid of certain animals around a certain time period, you know, but this guy had permits for 10, 20, almost 30 years, you know. So it's been crazy, man. And if you guys are wondering, oh, what's Mike doing? What's Tarzann doing? Like, bro, I've got to follow suit. You guys know me, man. Like, I got to be by the book. You know, there's a lot of stuff that's been going on in my life from back in the day with FWC. From, you know, you guys know I was catching iguanas for years, and then I got in trouble for not giving up iguanas because I found them good homes. You know, so I had to battle that. I paid about like $20,000 out of pocket. You know, I lost different brand deals. People looked at me weird that didn't know what's going on from outside of the scenes, you know. So when it comes to iguanas, man, I fought the fight. You know, I even spoke about it before all this stuff hit the fan. You know, I made a video called Iguana Wars, and I made a video probably like 2017 or something like that, and it's on my same channel. I'll comment the link inside the description so you guys can watch it, but it's basically me saying everybody's on the same team, but everybody's so divided. And at a point in time, which we are in right now in 2022, maybe 4 or 5 years later after I made this video, you know, they're picking us off one by one by one. They're making examples out of us. You know, they're making examples out of our animals. You know, it ain't looking good. You know, I spent my entire life's work, my savings, my money I make, you know, my time, you know, I spent, you know, 2.5 years at another facility that I was been building at, and I had to tear everything down in about 2 hours because I'm not going to be sitting here fighting with the law. I'm going to lose, and I'm not going to spend all that money again in court trying to fight these people. It's a losing battle, you know. So I've had to rehome a bunch of animals that I've had. I kept some. Even down to my dogs, guys. Like, you guys know how much I love my dogs. There's something went around where, you know, I'm having the law come to me like, hey, you can only have 6 dogs per person, you know, and I'm the only one that's like by law, my contract in my house, you know. So it's like, how am I gonna just pick 6 dogs that I'm supposed to keep? You know what I'm saying? I had a whole bunch of dogs, you know, like I can't just choose which one of my kids I'm gonna keep, you know? And it's a hard thing to talk about, you know, even with my lizards, man. You can't keep green iguanas. I love green iguanas. I've had green iguanas my whole life. That's one of the main reasons I moved to Florida, was to be around green iguanas and catch snakes and alligators and stuff. But they're making all this stuff like impossible, you know? Even people that are going through the loops, filling the paperwork out, that have the hours and permits, you can't keep these animals no more, whether you have experience or not. And that's sad, you know? And some people just don't care. That's in that higher power, you know? And I've got a voice, I got a platform. You know, there's people in the industry that I'm not too, you know, I don't really like that much, but I'm gonna sit here and fight for you guys, because it's not just y'all I'm fighting for. I'm fighting for myself. I'm fighting for my family at Underground Reptiles. I'm fighting for my friends that live up in Deerfield. I'm fighting for my friends that live in Parkland, that live, you know, in North Florida. I'm fighting for my friends because that's what I'm supposed to do. That's what I wanna do. That's what friends are for, you know? And there's guys in the industry that are my friends, and I'm fighting for you guys. Me, to be brutally honest, like, I don't need to do like animal content in America, because I can leave America, thank God. You know, there was a point in time where I never had a passport and I couldn't leave, and I was working with the reptile industry, the animal industry, so I would never turn my back on them and be like, oh, peace, good luck with the new laws, I'm out, you know? So until the laws are solidified and changed, I've been using my platform. I've been going live with different people that are more educated and versed on me. I've been going to these things up in Tampa, you know, speaking to the cops. You know, I don't like talking to cops. You know, I just don't. You know, they make me nervous, and nothing makes me nervous, you know, and call it a black thing, call it whatever you want to call it, but just like, I don't like cops, you know, but I'm just showing y'all, I'm telling y'all how much like I care to go out of my way, drive 4 hours from my house, and go in front of a crowd of people and speak to the police and beg them and say, please let us educate the world through going to schools or social media or whatever we're doing to help better the ecosystem, to help better the environment, to help better the youth coming up, the next generation of animal caretakers and animal lovers, you know? And if they ban stuff in Florida, best believe they're gonna ban stuff in Georgia, in Alabama, in Texas, in California, in New York. I mean, it's already hitting the fan up and down the coast, you know, each side, up through the middle. They're coming, you know. So it's been a hard, a tough pill to swallow, you know, that it's happening, you know, and if we don't all come together and fight together, whether we like each other or not, whether we're cool or not, whether we collab or not, you know, we're gonna be picked off one by one by one by one by one, you know? And I'm not trying to be picked off by nobody, by nothing, you know? So if I gotta suppress my ego and not have 100 animals and be like, oh, I got this in my, bro, I'm cool to have 10 animals, 5 animals, you know what I'm saying? 20 animals. They're gonna have the best life possible, or they have 100 or 10, you know what I'm saying? But that's just me. Not everybody else is like that. You know, some people have, you know, I say this before, I'll say it again. Some people call this their hobby. This is my life. I don't know anything else, you know? Like, a hobby of mine is working out. A hobby of mine is jujitsu. You know, a hobby of mine is drawing, you know what I'm saying? But my life is animals, you understand? It's just two different things, you know? So there's hobbyists that can say, oh yeah, it sucks. They lose, like, I don't breed animals and take the eggs and the offspring and sell them to make a living. I don't do that, you know? Not saying there's nothing wrong with it, you know what I'm saying? But like, if I get eggs and they're good and they're incubated and hatch, like they have left my possession for free. You know what I'm saying? So like, it just shows you the difference between the people in the industry, and I'm fighting for the people in the industry that do sell the animals as their life's work, you know? I'm not against it. You know, there are many people in the States that have animals that are critically endangered in the wild, and they have like multiple breeding colonies in the States that aren't happening in a while. So God forbid another hurricane or someone else goes over there and takes all the rest of the animals. There's like a protective area here in the States that has enough animals to say, hey, government of so-and-so, let's take this pocket of animals in a protected area and re-release them. That's why I am for people having animals in captivity, if it's done right, you know? And it sucks, man, because there are a lot of people here in the States, especially in Florida, that do the right thing and they're being punished. And it sucks. It really does suck, you know? So, yeah, man, like my facility, I could sit here and cry to you guys about it and do all this hoopla, but bro, it is what it is. I've started and restarted and started and restarted and started and restarted so many times. My whole life I've been doing that, you know? So it's not like it's normal to me, you know? It's maybe abnormal to y'all, like, oh, how do you feel about building all this stuff for the past 2 years? Bro, you guys don't even know the half of the shit I had to go through, you know, living in Florida, dealing with crazy neighbors, you know, dealing with random people showing up in your yard. And I'm not even talking about the old, I'm talking about stuff that happened like 6-8 months ago. You know what I'm saying? But I've been down that road before. What am I gonna do? Beat that person up, I'll sick my dogs on them, shoot them, and to be back in the news again? I'm like, nah, bro. What am I supposed to do? Fight the police when they come and try to say, hey, you gotta get rid of this and get rid of that, or we're gonna come back and confiscate them, which you're gonna be ended up euthanized. And then if someone comes in my house, in my yard, and takes my animals and roughs them up and throws them in bags, someone's gonna get fucking hurt. And it might be me, it might be them. I'm not trying to have that. You know what I'm saying? So I have to I gotta be safe about stuff. I gotta be mentally sane about my decisions and, you know, what I wanna do for the future, you know, because I'm young, you know, and this industry is an old industry. And as you guys can see, it's changing, it's turning, and I've gotta be able to adapt, you know, in order to survive, for one, which is most important. That's the number one key to survival, is adaptation. And I gotta adapt to the new times, you know? So I've thinned my herd of animals down. I have a ton of friends. I've been in this industry since I was literally a baby boy. So I have friends, I got family, you know, my dog's been to some of my family members. One of my old breeders that I know for a long time, close cousins, you know, some high school friends, you know, so I've got animals in different spots. I got snakes and lizards that were now illegal in Florida. Like I got friends that I'm like, hey, you know, you got something, go to Delta and or you know, the cargo section or whoever, and pick up a package for me. It's for you, you know. Keep it. You don't owe me nothing. Just send me some updates. Send me some selfies with them, whatever. Let me know, whatever. You know, what can you do, man? What can you do besides fight the good fight? And here I am fighting the good fight, keeping you guys updated with what's going on. So. You know, I had cool plans, man, of like open another big, huge facility where the public, where you guys can come hang out with me, you know, come to my spot, see all my animals, feed them, swim with them, you know, even set up a spot where you guys can stay the night in a lodge that's like security, you know what I'm saying? But until we get like a wrap on these new laws and stuff, I gotta wait it out, whether it's 6 months, a year. You know, I got a lot of work to do overseas, you know. You guys just saw our last recent Vietnam video. I was there for a whole month, you know, and I have a lot of work like that I've been pushing back. The pandemic slowed a lot of that stuff down. Our recent trouble from 2019 slowed a lot of that stuff down. So I'm backed up on work. I got work on work, you know. So again, I want to be able to hang out with you guys and spend the weekdays and the weekends with tons of people coming up to the facility, paying a small admission fee that goes to conservation. You guys get to see dope breeding projects, really rare animals with dope personalities. I mean, you guys see my collection. I've only collect the coolest of animals around the planet. The mean ones that I'm cool with, you know, the ones that were mean once are now cool, you know, and the ones that are still mean, we're gonna work with those, you know. So we're here to learn together, but we're all at a standstill because we don't know what's happening. You know, I can't take a another big, huge risk of dumping a whole bunch of money and time into a big project. And then they say, hey, that's illegal. It wasn't illegal yesterday, but today it's illegal. So, yeah, man, it sucks. Does it hurt? Absolutely. Am I sad? Yeah. You know, am I gonna fight? Yeah. You know, but I'm gonna fight the right way. You know, use my platform, petitions, go speak to these people, you know, see what other permits we can get. You know, I'm a permit holder. So if I lose my permits, I'm not gonna get them back. And I wanna keep my permits. I wanna be able to educate. I wanna be able to go to schools. I wanna be able to have animals that you need, that I put the hours and the work in for to have, you know, for years. And one of the reasons I moved to Florida a decade ago, you know, is to be able to do what I'm doing now, today, to educate, you know, because that's my passion, along with other people in the industry that you guys know of that live in Florida, you know, which are some of my friends. There's some people, again, there's some people here I don't even like at all, but I'm still gonna fight for them because we're in the same industry, same family, you know what I'm saying? But hey, it is what it is. I've been getting coached by different people from different states that are more knowledgeable, like I said, in animals and the laws and what's going on, and good tactics on how to approach this, you know, this subject and scenario at hand. But there's only so much we can do, man, you know, until the judge hits that hammer and says, hey, this is the final word, you know. So stay tuned for more. You know, I've been holding this video off for a minute because, again, I was just like crossing my fingers, waiting for that text, but like, hey, everything's good now. But I don't know. So either we're gonna be here in Florida, doing another dope facility, which we already acquired, you know, it's just waiting, you know, just waiting patiently. Or your boy, he's out. And I'm not going to Texas, I'm not going to LA. I'm going somewhere else. And we're really gonna start fresh again and rebuild from the ground up again. Either way, I'm down. I'm down to stay, I'm down to go. Either way, something's gonna happen. And I will bring you guys along with me, as I always do. I always keep it 100% with you. You know, you may not see me in the camera twice a week on a vlog, you know, giving you guys content, you know, that like I feel is not, it's like not nutritional, you know. You know what I'm saying? Like, and there's like people, a lot of YouTubers put a lot of content out every week, and there's just like you're eating corn, you're eating it and you're shitting it out, and you're seeing the same shit. There's no nutritional value. There's no real stern message. There's no real stern education. There's no real like passion into what's being put out to be regurgitated. You understand? So I'm trying to find that sweet spot to where I can give you guys educational, nutritional, real, raw content that is going to be quality content, you know? Yeah, so once I find that sweet spot, I've been working on it for a long time, you know, and I'm gonna give it a go. I'm gonna try to be that person that vlogs a ton, but I'm gonna also give that same effort into putting in the right amount of quality for these videos. So whether they're travel vlogs or home vlogs, or whether I'm boxing and doing jiu-jitsu and working out, or I'm building something, or I'm feeding something, or I'm traveling somewhere, you know, I really want to bring you guys along. So I got a couple of ideas up my sleeves that I'm gonna roll out, and yeah, enjoy the video. Write your comments down below what we're gonna do, what we should do. Comment some stuff that you guys want to see more of. What do you want to see more from this channel? What do you want me to do? What do you guys need? What are you guys missing that everybody else doesn't have that you think I can offer you? Let me know. I will do it. As always, guys, I freaking love y'all like so much. You guys have helped change my life. You guys have helped change animals' lives all around the world. You guys have helped other people. You know, you guys don't even know how much you guys help. And one day, I don't know when a documentary comes out or something that we can put together, you guys will see, you know, an accumulative of all the great things that you guys have been a part of, you know, just by supporting. I love y'all to death. You good, go.
Good? Oh man, the whole thing's coming off. Look at the top of the roof. Yeah, I do. Fire.
Hey, from the bottom.
Hey, it won't just collapse. This is better than all the other ones.